Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. We are still out at Dres, this lovely little rock that is acting as our refueling station. We are at 301,000 meters or 301 kilometers, and that was just so I could fast forward time. And if you notice, we do have a we do have a burn time and a map node, and you say, why do we have that, KB? Well, the map still acts like crap right now, and I don't know why, but we're going to jump to the map and I'll show you why. That's why. Right there. You guys remember this, right? Jewel? You know that big green rock out there loves to kick our butt? Yeah, we're heading to Jewel. Of course, like I said, most of you have probably already figured that out. This is recorded back to back, so if you have figured it out and be like, oh my god, there's Jewel in the last video and stuff, congratulations for those of you who got it. But, you know, for me, it's still the future. So, congratulations to those of you who got it. For those of you who didn't, yes, we are going to Jewel. Now, if you remember the previous testing, there's only one moon. There's only one moon around Jewel. Let's get out of the map screen. Only one moon around Jewel that requires, or has atmosphere. Laythe. But we're not taking any Kerbin to Laythe. As a matter of fact, one of the things we needed to do was to get off of... Whoa, wait a minute, what's that? What's that you say? To take Kerbals off of Laythe? Yes. I told you this was a big project. I told you you guys would love this. This is it. All of this up till now. All of Season 3. I think all of Season 3. Pretty sure it's all of Season 3. Most of Season 3 anyway. I think we mapped Eve and Moho in Season 3. I don't remember. It's been so long I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, all of Season 3, most of Season 3, this big project that I've been doing has been for this purpose. We are, in fact, going to Jewel, and we are going to attempt a rescue mission. An honest-to-goodness rescue mission of 4 stranded, very brave Kerbals on Laythe, who have been there, mind you, long before we even started Kerbal Space Adventures, which was like 20 years ago, game time. You know, so give them a break. Now, I am going to be using MechJev for these burns because I set up the burns myself. They were all set up by me, by myself. However, I'm not comfortable with burning them. But if you notice, just to get to Jewel, well, to get halfway to Jewel, I'll say, it's 448.7 meters per second. The reason for that is because we're at an odd inclination to Jewel, so we have to burn out to get our speed distance, and then we have to burn again to get our angle. So I'm going to have MechJev do that, and then when MechJev screws it up, because he inevitably does, I will correct it. I wasn't sure which way Laythe rotates. I think it rotates clockwise from facing from the north down. So I'm going to try to come in on a clockwise trajectory. It only took like an extra 20 meters per second to do that. But that's at this end. At that end, it'll take thousands upon thousands of delta V to move us from one side to the other. But hopefully we have like 4,000 delta V right now. And we only need 448 just to get to Jewel. Say 1,000 total because of the adjustment, but even that won't be that much. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and absolutely burn our happy way to Julie. Actually, let's go ahead. Well, no, because MechJev's going to have to fast forward time and everything. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and burn to Jewel, and I will see you guys when we're ready to burn in, or when we have burned in, and when we're about to get to Laythe, which is where our final destination is. So yeah, I will see you guys there. Super excited. Alright everyone, there is Jewel, that little tiny black dot and all that fuzzy white dust. I've done something rather crazy. I overshot like I usually do. Actually, what's funny is I miscalculated which way Laythe orbits. My bad. It actually, well, I didn't really. Anyway, point being is my orbit was off, as usual when I get out here, but I was able to correct without too much difficulty. Now what I've done is something rather crazy, is I'm going to try to get a Laythe encounter, because I did get a Laythe encounter, which was awesome, at 400,000 meters, which was really awesome. Now the issue with that is, of course, that once that happens, I will have a rather eccentric but functional orbit around Jewel without having to burn too much fuel, because, you know, that's fine. So it'll give me a circularized orbit if I can't slow down enough to get caught by Laythe, which is awesome. It works out for the better for both ways. But I guess, yeah, I've been burning everything off camera, and I'm wondering if maybe I should burn on camera. But we'll approach Laythe, or we'll approach Jewel together, I think. It's been a while since we've been out here. So let's go ahead and approach Jewel really quick. We don't want to go too fast, of course. And there she is, coming in nice and steady. We have lots of Delta V left, which is wonderful. Not sure how our speed's doing. Look at all those moons just flying around her. Look at them. Ah, it's been so long since we've seen all the pretty moons flying around. Yay! Okay, we're going to start speeding up really bad. I should have taken that into account, which I didn't, but that's okay. As I said, even if we miss Laythe, we still get into a circular orbit around Jewel, and once that happens, we of course have the option of adjusting our orbit accordingly. So, it's no loss. We won't get flung back out into space. But there's Laythe. There's our target. There's our little buddy. There she is. Awesome, awesome. So, let's go ahead and go into the map screen, because now we're close enough. There we go, now we're close enough. Okay, let's see if we can double tap Jewel and get it centered. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Okay. So my problem is I don't think we'll be able to slow down. Oh, wow, yeah, that's going to be 1,500. Oof, that's going to be an expensive burn. It really is. I kind of like the north-south orbit, though. But that is going to be a very expensive burn. What happens to our orbit if we don't make that? What's the worst thing that happens to us? Because if we crash into Jewel, that's going to be really bad. But if we just circularize our orbit, then that's not bad at all. What's our lowest? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it looks like we never actually crash into Jewel. So no matter how good or how bad we do on this burn, we will in fact have a bonus. The only thing we'll have to worry about is running out of fuel, but this is only about half of what we currently have in stock. And I'll go ahead and show the flight data for you guys so you know that I'm not lying to you. There it is, 3601 meters per second, or 2741 in Atmo, which we're not in Atmo. So wonderful, wonderful. Now, as I've been having MechJeb do all the burns for me, mostly because with these rockets they take forever. I think I may do that again and have MechJeb just do the burn, and basically he just fast forwards to the point at which you need to, well, let's see, it's the 50-50 burn point, and then he ignites the engine, so he actually does a fairly good job. He very rarely misses, and I say that knowing full well that there are times when he misses, and when he misses big. But I think we'll go ahead and we'll get, I'll have MechJeb just do that for us really quick, and then we'll see where we end up. And I'm just going to do that off camera, because it's going to be super duper slow, and I'm not going to know whether or not our burn worked until after it's either halfway through or almost over, and it's going to be a 40-minute estimated burn time. I mean, you guys really want to wait that long? I didn't think so. So I'll see you guys either after the burn, or when at the moment I discover whether or not it's going to save us or not. So yeah, I will see you guys on the other side. But yay, look at us. Look, you know, Jewel and Laythe, and I think that's Tyler there. Awesome. Totally awesome. We're back out here. Yay. Alright, so it looked like MechJeb was lying, or at least the estimated burn time was lying. MechJeb brought me into 6 minutes, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, Jeb? And apparently this nuclear rocket is capable of burning that down in 12 minutes, so I don't know why I was so panicky, but I feel sorry because you guys missed us flying by Jewel. It was kind of pretty. But here we are at Laythe again. Hey, Laythe again. 12-minute burn for this. Don't know if it's going to work for us. Don't know how it's going to work for us. Hopefully it will. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then of course we have other options. So once again, it is going to take a little bit for the burn to take effect, even though it wasn't quite as long as we thought it was, as I thought it was. And I think that's because we actually shot past Jewel, which slowed us down from like 3,800 to like 2,900 meters per second. So that was a big bonus on this end. So I'm loving that. So I will see you guys once again on the other end of this burn, whether it be a positive or a negative thing. So I'll see you guys there. Alright everyone, it is time. We are here. We actually made it. We are in orbit around Laythe. It's not a perfect orbit. It's a polar orbit. I forced it into a polar orbit on purpose. I did that for on purpose, and I'll show you here in a minute why. But I just wanted to show you that we have a lot of fuel left to fiddle about with, which is awesome. And I say that because, unfortunately, this hitchhiker unit is not going to survive this trip. I had thought and thought and thought. It's thought maybe I could use it to come back. Maybe I could use it to push myself out of Joule orbit. Maybe these rocket engines down here, as you guys may be already aware, these two right here, they do not and cannot provide thrust as long as this plate's here, which means they cannot be used and except for takeoff from Laythe. That's it. That's all they're good for. Because of that, I can't slow this thing down to get into orbit without this, which means I won't be able to speed this back up to get it out of like crashing into Laythe. So it's going to hit the dirt. It is going to be a torpedo, unfortunately, but we have so much fuel left. So much fuel left. As long as we have this tank fully fueled, we are good to go. Now, I should move this fuel over here as soon as possible, but I did want to show you guys the reason why I put the ship into a polar orbit is for this. If you notice the island where all of our little Kerbonauts have landed themselves is very long north to south. It's more of an angle, but it's very long north to south, which means if I actually, which way am I orbiting? I think I'm orbiting this way, so I'll come in from the north unless I come up from the south on this side. Anyway, one way or the other, I'm either going to come down from the north or up from the south. And as long as I hit land, even if it's far away, because this is going to be an unpowered descent, meaning I'm not going to be able to adjust where we land after the target is marked. For that reason, as long as we can hit somewhere here on land, even if it's a long walk that I'm going to have to deal with and you guys aren't going to have to see, we will be able to get our Kerbals into the pod. Any other landmass, we'd be screwed. It will hit water, we're definitely screwed. That looks kind of like a dinosaur bone. I don't know why I say that, but it does to me. Anyway, point being that as long as we're able to hit this landmass somewhere, we are good to go. So, I think I will set that up because since the planet's rotating and it's rotating this way, like left to right, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to be, or we are going to be in orbit, because we're up here right now, when this reaches a side that we can deal with. And unfortunately, it's tidally locked with Joule. I know that for a fact. So I don't know if we're going to be able to land when it's lit. I don't know. Because it's tidally locked with Joule, there's only 2 times at all that this island is lit. And that's right now. And on the other side, I think. And because of that, our orbit might not be as good as I'd hoped. So, because of that, I'm going to have to fiddle with it, but I swear, I promise, I will not leave you guys out of the landing. That's the super most important, well, second super most important part, so I will not leave you guys out of the landing. Landing's coming right up. Swear, promise. As soon as I figure out how to land us, we will absolutely do so. So, let's rock and roll this, huh? So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright everybody, we are here, and I say here because I have done a burn that has told us my landing prediction for MechJeb is here. This is where I'm supposed to land. That brings us down to 36,000 meters for our burn-in. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to have to see. Hopefully our angle's not too high, hopefully everything's fine. I don't know how MechJeb's going to do this, but MechJeb seems pretty smart, so this is our moment. Debate. Oh, actually, before we debate, let's go ahead and decouple. Yeah, before we debate, let us decouple, because that is very important. Actually, these engines should be up here. They're currently deactivated, and that parachute's the top one, and that's the bottom set. Yeah, that's how I want that. I don't know why that's why I want that, but I feel like those top parachutes have a slightly less chance of ripping that thing completely off than the bottom ones. Just a thought, you know. Alright, so we just want to burn, or we just want to head towards our burn. It's going to take us a little while to get there, so I'm going to cut until we do, just to save time, because there's, you know, a lot more for this video, I hope, before we run out of time. And for that reason, yeah, I'm just going to cut here, and then as soon as I see what's going to happen on the other side, or, you know, as soon as we get to the other side, we will see what's going on, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, everyone, here we are at the moment of truth, as it were. we're going to go ahead and get rid of our dear friend, the long runner here. He's been very helpful. Before we do that, we got to check our fuel. And apparently we're missing some fuel, and that's no good. Is the other one empty? No, the other one's good. Okay, so we have all the fuel we need. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and drop off the long runner here as we come down. So we will undock, and it looks like, okay. Now what we'll do is we'll switch to this, and we will back away with our thrusters. And to make sure we don't cause any massive havoc, we are just going to go ahead and thrust down and away. Sunspot. Yep, down and away. Because, believe it or not, we actually got super duper lucky, which you will see as we come up. I have MechJeb predicting our landing coordinates, but that's all MechJeb is doing, is he's just predicting our landing coordinates, so I'm doing all the landing. But we got super lucky on our orbit, on our Laythe capture, on all that stuff. So all that stuff you've seen previously, it all came together for one glorious re-entry, and you will see what I mean here in a moment when they pop up over the ridge. Bye-bye, look at that. So pretty, too. I mean, we have enough light, you know, we have twilight, because it is just about to go dusk right now. Because we are coming up from the South Pole. We are not coming down from the North Pole, we are coming up from the South Pole, so the sun is actually going down over Laythe, which is great. Well, I don't know if it's great, but it's not horrible anyway. So here we go, we're slowing down, we're at 23,000 meters, and look at that. Dot, dot, and there it is, dot. Yep. There are 3 little dots. There are 3 little dudes. And according to MechJeb's prediction, we should land very near the one in the middle, which is, of course, the one we want. Whether or not that's true, I do not know, and we will have to see. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start burning in a little bit. Our burn-in physics are going to kick in here. We should do that, I think, really quick. Is there heat coming off there, I think? Looks like there, yeah, a little bit of heat. So the burn-in physics right now, at least on Laythe, are not that hefty, actually. They're actually pretty light. Laythe apparently has an 80% thickness of atmosphere, 80% of Kerbal atmosphere at sea level. So it's pretty light up here. The atmosphere only goes up to about 50 kilometers to begin with, and then we weren't coming in that fast anyway, so this is all working out really well for us. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait until about, what, 600 meters? Or, well, 600 meters a second. I should, like, ignite these first sets of parachutes. To slow us, yeah, let's go ahead and pop those out to slow us down a little bit. And I'll keep the heat shield on for now because it's got a drag coefficient as well. I debate on opening up the other 4 parachutes, so 200 meters a second. How high up are we? Bring up our flight data. We are, oh, well, okay, we're pretty even. We're on a hill kind of, so we're at 4,000 meters rather than 5. Ooh, 180. Wow, this is working out really well. Let's yeah, let's go ahead and pop those other chutes and see if that can slow us down even more. And I suppose we can ditch this plate, just get rid of it so it explodes. So bye-bye, plate. 120, 18, 17, 16. Come on, slow us down even more. Slow us down even more. Before those chutes open, come on. Come on, you can do it. Please? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, how far away are we? 4.2 kilometers. That is badass. That is badassery. In and unto itself. Oh, we're dropping at 6.2 meters a second. Ooh, I hope that's not too fast. Oh, okay, we're going to slow down as we come down. Alright, so our ultimate landing moment. Come on, ultimate landing moment. It's going to take a little bit. We have like so many chutes open right now. I just wanted to make absolutely sure that we were safe coming down. You know, I remember making that mistake on Duna with the it wasn't the Mammoth. The Mammoth was the rover. It was the Manatee. Yes, the huge Manatee. I remember making that mistake with the Manatee when I thought Duna's atmosphere was at 80%. It was actually Laythe's atmosphere that was at 80%. So I completely flummoxed that, which was really, really bad. I don't like that we're coming down at 6 meters per second, but I'm hoping it won't be too hard of a bump when we hit. Please don't be a hard bump when we hit 5.9. Anything above 3 makes me nervous, and you know that. You know that, game. Why are you messing with me? Oh, something survived. Pineapple debris, yeah. Oh, no, 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 do not fall over, do not fall over, do not fall over. Done. We have landed, we have all of our fuel, everything's working, we're here, we're on the ground. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, I'm feeling like a boss. Alright, now we have to switch over to the Laythe boat. The Laythe ship, starship. Yeah, we have to switch over there. We have to go, we have to do that thing. Can we do... okay, quick save. Quick save. Okay, now can we... What the hell is that? Parts of something. What the hell kind of parts of something are that? Oh, ooh, you know what I think this is? I think... Long Rider probe. Wow, it landed pretty close too, didn't it? Wow, it did land close. That's no good. That's scary stuff. All right, so Long Rider landed. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Oh wow, been a while since I've seen that McJib. Looky here. What be this? What be this? You say? What be this, KB? Well, that's Frito and Newlorf Kerman. That is. But what we can do is we can say no. Keep that open. We want to, well, actually, what we want to do is we want to clean up MechJeb because he's in my way. Boom. Okay. Now check this out. And you guys may have seen this in the corner for quite some time now, and you're saying to yourself, "What, KB? What the hell is that?" Or some of you may have the mod, so you know what it is. But we have this right there. Check it out. We have Dillis Kerman and Shelky Kerman, and then we have Newlorf Kerman and Fredio Kerman. Remember these guys? Remember these guys from hella days back? Yeah, I remember them too. Close airlock. The airlock acts really weird, so we have to actually... I don't know why why it did that, but it wigged out. So what we're gonna do, and this is totally awesome. Actually, we can... No, okay, here we go. Here we go. What we're gonna do is we can do this. We can say transfer crew. And we want to transfer from the home command pod to the home habitat module, out, and then we want to go from the home recon mod, out, and what that does, update portraits please, what that does is this. Newlorf, EVA. Okay, okay, Newlorf is out, and then it does this. Wait for it. Fredio. Whoa, Fredio, what happened to you, buddy? Fredio. Oh, don't tell me Fredio went all whack job on me. Fredio, no. No. What the Shazbot just happened? Oh, Fredio, why'd you have to go and break it, huh? Why'd you have to go and do that? Alright, that was a glitch from landing, or from hitting the ground. We're going to have to, unfortunately, reload really quick. Give me a second. The camera got all screwed up. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so as I was saying, pardon me for that. I do apologize. I don't know what happened. Laythe is acting weird, so we're going to have Dillis drop out first. Now, I did this once before as a test on another profile, which actually is what gave me the idea to do this whole skiz here. Shelky! Boom. Okay, yeah, he made it okay. And none of them fell through the planet like that, so I don't know what happened. It seems to be something that's happening lately, is stuff keeps... Stop that. Stuff keeps falling through the planet. Newlorf, you're going to fall through again? Okay, or was it Fredio who fell through last time? I think it was Fredio who fell through last time. Alright, we'll see if Fredio falls through again. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had the same problem with the... Will you stop doing that? Okay, Fredio, don't fall through. Ah, Fredio made it. Okay. So there it is. There we go. Minus the small glitch of them falling out, we now have 4 Kerbals here on excuse me, here on Laythe, who are now available and ready to go home. They are ready to go home, which is awesome. We didn't turn out the lights before we left, but hey, that's okay, we don't mind. Anyway, so we're actually going to have them head over to the Pineapple. This is going to take quite some time, so I'm going to do this off camera for you guys, but we're going to have them head over to the Pineapple, and from there we're going to try to get them up into orbit. And then after that we come to yet another stage, but so far this is working out really well for us, minus a few little hitches here and there. Mostly physics issues where Fredio's fat ass falls through the planet's crust. But hey, you know, it's an alien planet. Maybe it's like from Futurama, where, you know, there is no interior, it's just all crust. so yeah, I'm gonna head over to the Pineapple really quick with these guys, and then I will see you guys. You know, I don't know how long this video is. So I will probably, yeah, you know what? I'll extend the video just a little bit. I don't care how long it is. We're gonna push this to the limit, I think. So this might be a really long one. But I will see you guys over there at the pineapple, and then yeah. So hopefully this goes well for us. So I'll see you there. All right, everybody, we are here. It did not, in fact, take all night to get here. I had Shelky kind of fiddle with the ant. And he was able to get it to work. I don't know how he got it to work, but he was able to like get inside of it, and he got the gear down, and he was able to get it to work. So Shelky got it to work, which is wonderful. And I was able to make 2 trips. It was him, Newlorf, and then he went back for Fredio, and then well, as you can see, 570 meters back, it died. It actually kind of conked out, ran out of power, didn't work anymore. And for that reason, Dillis actually had to run the 4.9 kilometers to get here. Poor Dillis. But yeah, if you notice what I'm doing now is we have to get this top bit off because this thing is not rated to carry it, and it was never supposed to. And I'm hoping that this will do something, like it will fall off and not break anything. I'm hoping that will be the case. Not 100% sure if can I do anything. Oh, don't do that. There you go. Can you, like, wobble off? Yeah, I don't know if this is me doing this, or if this is just it being weird. It looks like something might be happening. Alright, we'll give it a minute. And then I'll see if I can get this thing off here without it breaking anything. Because this is going to take a little bit, and I'm not going to sit here and record the whole thing as it's trying to slide off. So, we will be back as soon as this thing figures out what it's going to do, because I don't think any of my Kerman can get up there to fix it. So we will do that, and I will be right back. Alright, a little unspectacular. It exploded on impact, but it didn't break anything off. Basically what happened was I had Dillis run up and smash his face. Oh god. I had him run up and smash his face into the side a few times, and for whatever reason it gave it just enough of an oomph to actually tip over. So, here we are. I'm going to quick save really quick now that we're prepared. And I guess since we're here, I have to be careful with that, because for whatever reason, physics in this area is really wigged out. And if I go the wrong way, this will randomly explode. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It'll randomly explode. Okay, I don't think that ladder is going to work, so we're going to see if Dillis can do this. Whoop! Hey, good working, Dillis. No, don't fall off, little buddy. Grab. There you go. Alright, let go. Okay, he kind of wants to fall down a lot, and I don't want him to. I need him to like, yeah. Stand up there, Dillis. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Alright. Well, it seems short enough. Maybe we can get lucky. Or if nothing else, I can just have him RCS up. Can you RCS up? Can you, like, jump hop? And so just jump and then a little bit. I don't want to waste RCS because we're going to need it here in a little bit. Hup. Nope. Alright, turn that off. How much did I just use up? Probably like 0.5%. No, 3%. Ugh. Okay. We will have to worry about that in a minute, but first, we need our Kerman up here. Well, we'll get him up there. Once again, this is going to be one of those things where it takes a few tries. It takes a little bit of work. Mostly because of a failed design on my part, but that was me. This thing isn't exactly designed to do what we're doing. And so for that reason, I don't want to cut, but do you guys really want to watch me jump a Kerman up here like 20 times? Probably not. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut here really quick, and then I will get our Kerman up there. And then from there, we're going to launch. I swear, I promise we're going to launch. I'm not trying to waste your time or anything, but look how close we are. Look how close we are. Fort Kerman just chilling right here, ready to go. Alright, so I'll see you guys once we get our Kerman online and on the ship and where they're supposed to be. Yeah. Alright, everybody, we are here. Everyone has grabbed hold. It is a wonderful day. Now, we need to actually burn... this is going to be tough. I don't even know if these guys are going to survive. I don't know what's going to happen. This is so scary. Yeah, we need to burn towards Jewel, so that's an easy one. That part at least is easy. The getting up off the ground, praying to God we don't explode, and hopefully nobody falls off, that's the fun part. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our flight data up. We're going to need that. Oh, wow, 5,061? Wow, that's a lot. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh my God, we can make it. We can make it. Provided nobody falls off, this can happen. Okay, so... oh, I'm so scared to even try. But we have to, right? We have to. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And away we go. And we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and lift off a little bit higher, a little bit faster. I guess our apoapsis is at 1,000 kilometers. Okay. I don't know, like, what the tilt time is on this, like where we should tilt over, but I'm guessing it should be sooner rather than later. Would be my guess. Oh my god, this is so scary. Whoa, 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 what was that? What was that? Why did it do that? Don't do that. I don't know what you just did, but don't ever do that again. Oh boy, this is scary. Alright, 9,000. Okay, I guess we should... Well, we're not at 9,000. Technically speaking, I guess we could roll over really, really soon because, Laythe's, I'm having a hard time here. Because Laythe's orbit, or Laythe's atmosphere is only 50,000, right? So we should be okay to just go up and hope for the best, yeah? Is that what I'm thinking? So as long as we're above 50 or 55, we should be okay. And then we have to worry about our okay, there's 50. We're gonna just go 60 and then we'll cut. Alright, so there we go, there's that. Alright. And then, okay, wow, this is scary stuff. Okay, okay, oh, okay, they're not falling off, they're just, floating a little bit because of our, I'm not going to fast forward time. I tried this once with Kerman on this same build. If you fast forward, your Kerbals will fall off. I don't know why they can't hold on, so they'll fall off. This is so super scary. You know what I just realized? You can't save or anything while these guys are attached, so I can get them in orbit, but I don't have a ship to get them out of here. And that's going to be an issue. But that's an issue we will cope with at a later time, because as long as they're in orbit, we can pick them up, right? That's the thing, that's the idea. Alright, and then, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. 52. We're here, technically, so let's go ahead and just kind of... Let's go. Everybody okay? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Come on. There we go. There we go. Everybody okay? Everybody good to go? I think everyone's good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and just increase our speed a little bit, bring our nose down a little bit, try not to rotate so damn much. Alright. Alright, so we should be okay. Should be okay. No guarantees of any of that being true. 200, come on. Come on, negative 200. It wants to wobble, I don't know why, but I'm fighting it really bad. 20, 30, 40, come on, just a little bit, whoa, 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 killed the engines a little hard, killed the engines a little hard, okay, that's at 40, is that our current, is that, I'm afraid to go to the map screen right now. Okay, let's just take a quick gander at our 201, so we're a little high on that end, but I guess if nothing else, when we come around, okay, well, it's going to take us a while to get there if I don't fast forward time, but if I do, we could lose a Kerbin. Okay, well, as much as our Kerbins seem to be having some issues hanging on 100%, we are, in fact, in orbit around Laythe. We did it. To this point, we've done it. We've done it. I won't be able to save unless these guys let go. That's going to be a problem because... Wow, I could have brought an actual pod for these guys now that I think about it. But, yeah, it's going to take me 14 minutes to get to the apoapsis, and I think I'm going to real-time that. I know it's not the brightest idea. But we're at 210 kilometers, which is awesome. We have 1486 meters per second burn. These guys are in orbit. They are ready to be picked up, I guess you could say. Nothing's going to hurt them while they're up here, as long as they don't bump into anything. They may scatter a little bit. It's going to take us a long time to get a pickup out here. So they may scatter a little bit, but even though that may occur, they're here, and we're here. That's awesome. So I'm going to do this in real time to fix this orbit. We are in orbit, absolutely officially in orbit 100%. It was tough, it was hard, it was scary stuff, really scary stuff. But that has been time, and in the next video we're going to complete our trip of picking up our Kerbal friends. And I may have to relaunch this whole thing, but we know that it works. So I don't want to relaunch it though, because we did it. I mean, we did it. So yeah, anyway, I'll figure that part out. If I can save it, you know, and do my thing without these guys like blowing up or anything, then yeah, we'll just do that. Or maybe I'll have them let go, I'll quick save it, and then I'll have them grab hold again. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure that if I leave them here, switch vessels, then come back, they'll vanish. I've had that happen before with Kerbal. So anyways, it's been like 2 minutes of me talking. So this has been time, so we're going to go ahead and pause here. So once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this rather exciting, rather heart-pounding, oh my god, heart-pounding episode of Kerbal Space Program and Kerbal Space Adventures. And I will see you next video. A small bonus for everybody after I circularized our orbit. Jewel, the sun, Laythe, and our Kerbals all sitting around a nice little lit campfire, so to speak. I was able to get them to let go and save it, and then have them grab the ladders again, but I honestly think they're going to have to free float. But I did want to show you guys this prior to that happening, because it's just such a pretty shot. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I hope you are too. So once again, a little bit of a teaser, but once again, I'll see you guys next video.